We're off to a bad start. We're off to a really bad start.
It was pretty bad.
So we left for our trip in high spirits. Our first stop was Darwin, where we had 23 hours to kill, drinking beers and looking at reptiles. Joey got slightly sidetracked with the sexy reptile handler Courtney. We continued to drink beers and met Guy, the guitar guy, and Polish oldies. But there was one thing on our mind the whole time.
It's really fucking hot.
2 more flights with a quick stop in the Philippines and we'd made it to Tokyo. It was obvious that all this travelling had really tuckered out the big guy.
Tokyo!
We did all the touristy things in Japan, such as looking at old stuff, eating raw food under train stations, doing the shopping and looking at really, really tall buildings. We prayed a little and walked a lot. And we even picked the dogs that we were going to have for dinner. The markets proved interesting, but then we wanted a nice paddle. But the thing that we did most in Japan was feel awkward on trains. And then we experienced the Tokyo nightlife.
And now we're gambling.
Fuck that. Fuck you. Yeah.
So Rod fucking killed it tonight. We had rock, paper, scissors of who was the first person to hook up with, sorry to be racist, a black girl. She was from Lithuania, that's not even racist, whatever. Rod nailed it.
We left Tokyo and boarded our flight to Furano, finding ourselves knee-deep in the snow.
Go get your mother, father, cousin, or kin, cause it's the can't stop kid, and I'm at it again. I brought something to bump like I always do, and I'ma kick it old school like some light up shoes. Hey yo, back in the day on my cul-de-sac, I was the illest little mug with a juice box. Put my name on the wall with the Crayola pack and stayed fresh from my head to my tube socks. In those days, Yellow Wolf would have been chartreuse, and before Waka Flocka, we had Balfi, Bataka Moose, got Rock'em Sock'em robots in my morning cartoons. Gave my girl a walkie-talkie, call me later, little spoon. Yo, wasn't a player, but I played a lot, cause even then I was on point like a laser dot. And now I kick it online to an arena of millions, and I get more love than Serena Williams. There's a million toys for a million different boys. There's only one that I like. There's a million toys for a million different boys. Yeah. I was just 11 when on my bike pedaling. True story, new toy, bugle boy, everything. Before I recorded raps on my laptop, super duper double looper track for the Matchbox cars I collected. Parts were connected, then I found hip hop and was largely affected. I got a Discman, used it a ton, had more CDs than a mutual fund.
Crossing this bridge proved a bit more difficult than we thought.
The trunk bump like a cold sore. Used to skate a lot, now I wish I could go more. Who you think I flow for? Kids who ride snowboards. And as a kid I knew that life was the greatest. Tough choice if I ever had to pick a favorite. Out of all the million toys that I've ever played with, this microphone's the only one I'm ever gonna stay with. There's a million toys for a million different boys. There's only one that I like. There's a million toys for a million different boys.
Good friend! Yeah! What happened? It stinks like spew in here. Thanks, Marv. Thanks, Marv. Wait, would you be offended if I close the door? No? I won't close the door, okay? You're a stinky fucker. I love you.
Japan was fun, but it was time for a bit of a climate change.
Not bad for $30 a night.
In transit, thought is stranded on this boat. And I pledge myself
We'd made it to Borneo, and this place was paradise.
to sleep at home. And the sweet, sweet sun's coming down hard. The sun's coming down hard. It burns the bones. So hold it.
We drove into the jungle, and I got raped by an orangutan.
Cover from harm. Talk don't change a thing. Oh, it's fading clear. The words don't sink their swims. Oh, it's fading clear. This mess, so we tried our best.
We then met the two Swedish girls, Elin and Kristin,
Angels walk with the lonely.
which made snorkeling cadaverific.
And this fatal world's coming down hard. The world's coming down hard in all our homes. So hold a hand for cover. Hold a hand for cover. Hold a hand for cover from harm. Time don't change a
Squirrel! Can we do it on the movie?
Oh shit.
I'm drunk. Här kan man äta stock.
They then introduced us to a Swedish holiday that we didn't quite understand, but we got involved as much as we could.
Yeah. Or maybe.
And Joey, can you get your cleavage out, please? Sure. You have that too if you want. Holy moly. Oh, love. Ooh, ooh la la.
The sun had finally set and it was time to say goodbye. But looking back, we'll always remember the good times. And we'll always remember saying cheers.
Come by, come by. Two bucks. Cheers.
Of course, we're with you.
All the best.